journey of their life, so that we also may walk with God and with Christ our Lord, to make our lives meaningful, spiritually richer, and dedicating our lives to God and our community and motherland Armenia, and to this wonderful country, the United States of America. Please join me now for the Lord's Prayer. Հայր մեր, որ երկինս ես, սուրբ եղեցյանուն քո, եկես ցարկայություն քո, եղեցին կամ քո, որպես երկինս է դերբի, ըսած մեր անավազոր դուր մեզ այսօր, և թող մեզ զվարդիս մեր, որպես և մենք մողուկ մերոց վարդաբանած, և մի դանիրս մեր զիպորցություն, այլ կրկեած մեզ չար է, զիկոյ արկայություն և զորություն և բար, կապիտյան ստանությունից ամեն։
Let us enjoy this dinner and this banquet which the Lord has blessed us with. We thank the Lord for all His gifts. Amen. Amen. I greet you all on this special day, and I bless all the good Samaritans who support our lovely and this very special home of Ararat. God bless you all. Enjoy this evening.
All remain standing. We will now do the national anthems.
Archbishop Mohan Derderian, Archbishop Usha Marderosian, Archbishop Vache, Vadveli Sero Ogardicha, Father Bedrosian, our very generous grant sponsor, benefactors, patrons, fellows, donors, supporters, friends, and guests. It really is gratifying to look around and see so many friendly faces today. It makes, for me at least, this a very easy welcome. And I know it's going to be a wonderful evening. Before it begins, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to all of our generous sponsors whose names are included in the program. You, along with our guests, are what make this evening such an enormous success. I also would like to thank the Gala Committee, whose names are also in the program. These women and men generously donated their time and God-given talents to help make this event a success. Thank you to this group for their dedication and love to the Ararat home. It was just over 2 years ago that we held the groundbreaking for the new wing, first in the chapel and then later in what's now the parking lot. There were countless meetings, conference calls, reading of documents, planning, decisions, all that needed to be made over the last 2 years. And what a great result we've had. Accordingly, I'd like to thank the entire building committee, whose names are also located in the program. So the purpose of this evening is to celebrate the opening of the new wing, which will bring this experience, the Ararat home experience, to even more of our dear mothers and fathers. So again, let me welcome you, every member here, and remember, at Ararat home, there are no strangers. We are all just friends who have yet to meet. So I welcome you to this Ararat home family event. Enjoy the evening.
I love that board chair. Short and sweet. Okay, next, I would like to invite to the stage the chair of the building committee of the Board of Trustees, Nazar Ostian.
Harold, you raised a good son. Reverend clergy and honored guests, good evening. We are thrilled to be here tonight to celebrate the opening of the Ararat Assisted Living Facility new wing with our Armenian community, who have so generously supported us throughout the years. The new facility includes 44 rooms with 56 beds, and additionally, a second dining room has been added to further meet the needs of our new residents. The cost to build the new wing was $7,490,000, and the new dining room was $835,000. This great milestone could not be accomplished without the generous support of our Armenian community. I would like to thank several people who worked diligently to achieve this goal. Derek Gugasian, our Chief Operating Officer, who was always available to observe the construction process and ensure that things would move along smoothly. Rita Moravian's input was, thank you, good, was instrumental in making sure that the rooms would meet the needs of our new residents. Additionally, I would like to thank the members of our building committee for their comments and suggestions to improve the new wing. And finally, I would like to thank the 3 supervisors from Sinanian Development. Together, they all made things run smoothly and properly, and we thank them all. Tonight, we're here to celebrate 5 distinctive stars. As David mentioned before, the first stars are the truly wonderful people who almost 70 years ago said, let's help the elderly in need. Although many of the original volunteers and supporters did not have a lot of personal means, yet they still wanted to help and to contribute to this wonderful cause. The home was a safe haven for many residents in their later years. The second star is our wonderful employees and their loving care and compassion for our residents. The third star are the many trustees who, over many years, have selfishly offered their expertise to this home for the good of the home, and they've always been there, giving a wonderful lending hand. The fourth star are you folks who have contributed so well to this home, and it's because of you that we have such a wonderful facility, and we thank you for that. The fifth star, finally, are our new residents who are going to be now entering in our new building, and we are looking forward to taking care of them. If you're in the area, please stop by and walk through the new wing. I think you're going to be very pleased with it. We're very proud of it, and we thank all the contributors to the home who allowed us to do so. We are all delighted to be part of this wonderful undertaking, and on behalf of all the trustees and the entire staff, we thank you all for assisting us in this venture. Thank you all, and may God bless the Ararat home. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of everyone at Ararat Home of Los Angeles, I would like to welcome all of you. Thank you for being here tonight at this beautiful Dalmatian Grand Ballroom. After years of planning, preparation, and a lot of hard work, our new wing is complete. Many of you might have been at the ribbon cutting and saw what a wonderful place it is. We are so very proud of it. So I want to thank all of you for your support of our organization and for making this long-time dream of an expansion come true. It means so much to the elderly residents who have and who will call our facilities home, as well as their loved ones who count on us. In fact, we have already started to welcome new residents. Our first one arrived earlier this summer in late June. This expansion has also meant everything to us, and we are so happy all of you are here tonight to celebrate this important milestone. At Ararat Home, our residents get the chance to experience what we like to call inspired aging. Each day is filled with world-class care and love. For them, every day is a new opportunity to find purpose, meaning, and validation. Our goal is simply a worry-free home away from home, a place where they are able to connect with so much of their Armenian roots and culture. This expansion means we can offer this special experience to even more residents. Our delightful amenities are designed to ease our residents' daily life, with monitoring of wellness and safety, medication management, transportation, housekeeping, laundry services, full activity program, and superb dining. Our friendly staff is available 24 hours a day to care for our residents' needs and make their life comfortable. So to give a brief bird's eye view of where we are, I want to focus on a few numbers that I think really tells the story of our community. This year marks our 12th year of zero deficiencies from oversight agencies. This is a remarkable accomplishment, and it's really a testament to our dedicated staff. They work tirelessly to make Ararat a special place for members in our community who are in their golden years. Our focus is both on the big picture of ensuring health and happiness, and at the same time, we have an eye toward all the little things that add up to living with dignity and comfort. As I mentioned, we welcomed our first resident in June. With the expansion, we have added 44 rooms. This new space allows us to bring a total of 56 more residents to Ararat Homes Assisted Living. Of course, we know these are more than just residents. They are moms and dads, grandparents, and even great-grandparents. They have a lifetime of accomplishments, a treasure trove of memories, and deserve the very best care and devotion during these years. You know, there is a cliche that says, home is where the heart is. For many, many years, our residents have been the heart of the Armenian community here in Los Angeles. And that's really why we want to be there for them and to provide them the best care we can with all of our hearts. At this time, I'd like to thank our donors and volunteers who have made everything possible and our Ararat community for their continued support. Thank you all for having a vision and trusting us with this vision. This is an accomplishment worth celebrating, and that is what tonight is all about. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite to the stage Derek Mulashian, the Chief Operating Officer of the Ararat Home. Derek, could you please come to the podium?
Thank you, David. Your Eminences, Reverend Kroji, Father Arminag, Hyderinian, Acharyan, esteemed and honorable guests, it is my honor to welcome you to this memorable gala. Tonight is the time to reflect on and celebrate our successes while looking ahead to new possibilities for the Ararat Home family. This is an event that represents and credits the vision, hard work, dedication, and generous contribution of our community, volunteers, and residents. Nearly 70 years ago, members of the Armenian American community in Los Angeles embarked on the most noble mission of ensuring the long-term care of their elderly parents, relatives, and neighbors. They created an Armenian home that would provide compassionate, loving care for their loved ones, a home where residents would have the opportunity to thrive into their later years, a home where they would enjoy the companionship of those with whom they shared life's similar experiences. Since its inception in 1949, Ararat Home has been a labor of love, starting with 14 residents, a home that was once owned by an actress, Mary Pickford. Ararat Home continues to embody the mission of our founders and has grown to become an innovative leader in the long-term care industry. Generous community support, collaboration, and relentless dedication have helped our organization blossom from its humble beginnings. Today, with our recent assisted living expansion, Ararat Home is a state-of-the-art facility supporting over 400 residents on 2 campuses and is continuing to grow in response to the increasing demand for our services. I'm proud to announce that we recently acquired 12 acres adjacent to our campus. We are excitedly working on a master plan to develop this extension, thereby expanding the Ararat Home brand of care to a greater number of individuals. Our goal is to become a true continuous care retirement center and offer unparalleled residential support and services at every level. To our residents of Ararat Home, you hold a very special place in our hearts. You are an integral member of our family and the reason we strive to provide the best of care possible. We are passionate about providing you and your families a home to be proud of. Your unwavering Christian faith, heartwarming smile, and captivating stories inspire us every day. Your genuine affection for your heritage is truly Christ-given love exemplified in its purest form and fuel our drive to continue to expand. We are blessed tonight to be celebrating our expansion. None of our successes would be possible without the contribution of our donors. Your generosity makes it possible for our great work to continue. Additionally, it is with great appreciation that we recognize the tireless effort of the entire team, including the Board of Trustees, the administrative and nursing staff, whose selfless labor is invaluable. Thank you. A few words at the end. Երաշնոր սպազան հայրեր, ոգեշնոր հայրեր, սիրելի և հարգելի հյուրեր, ինձ համար մեծ պատիվ է ողջունելու բոլորիդ այս հանդիսությանը, այս երեկո պահն է անդրադառնալու և տոնելու Արարատյան ընտանիքի նոր հնարավորություններին ընդառաջ մեր հաջողությունները։ Սա մի միջոցառում է, որը ներկայացնում է մեր նախկինների տեսիլքը, նվիրյալ աշխատանքը, նորարարությունը և մեր համայնքի կամավորների ու բնակիչների զոհաբերությունը։ Մոտավորապես 70 տարի առաջ Լոս Անջելեսի հայ համանքի անդամները ձեռնարկեցին ամենաազնիվ առաքելությունը, որն էր ապահովելու իրենց ծնողների և հարազատների երկարաժամկետ խնամքը։ Նրանք հիմնեցին Արարատ տունը, որ պիտի մատուցվի կարեկցում և սիրո հոգացություն իրենց սիրելիներին։ Սկսած իր հիմնան 1949 թվականից Արարատ տունը եղել է սիրո աշխատանք, սկսելով 14 բնակիչներով Արարատ տունը շարունակեց ներդաշնակել հիմնադիրների առաքելությունը և աճելով դարձավ երկարաժամկետ խնամքի սպասարկում նորական առաջնորդ։ Համայնքի Արարատաձև լիվացությունները, օգնությունը և ամբողջական նվիրումը օգնեց մեր կազմակերպությունը իր համեստ հիմնադրումից հետո բազմավաճառելու, այսօր վերջերս ավելացրել են մասնաշենքով։ Արարատ տունը իր երկու մասնաճյուղերի մեջ խնամում է ավելի քան 400 բնակիչների և տագավին շարունակում է մեծանալ ի պատասխան մեր ծառայության հաջող պահանջներին։ Ես հպարտ եմ հայտարարելու, որ վերջերս մենք 12 էկր տարածք ձեռք բերեցինք և ավելացինք Արարատ տան։ Մենք ոգևորությամբ աշխատում ենք այս գլխավոր ծրագրերի վրա, զարգացնելով այն ընդհանումը, դառնալով իսկ մեծացնելով Արարատ տան խնամքի յուրահատուկների չափանիշերը։ Մեր նպատակն է ունենալ իրական շարունակական խնամքի կենտրոն և մեր բնակիչների բոլոր մակարդակներում մատուցել անզուգական ծառայություն։ Այս երեկո մենք օգտված ենք մեր ընտանիքներով, ոչ մեկ հաջողություն հնարավոր չի լինի առանց ձեր հյուրատուների։ Ձեր առատաձեռնությունը նախապայման եղավ մեր աշխատանքի ավելացնելու նաև, որ մեծ երախտագիտությամբ շնորհավորում ենք ամբողջ կապույտին, այդ թվում հոգապարծության խորհրդին, տնօրենության և բժշկական անձնակազմի անխուժ ջանքերի, որոնց աշխատանքը ընդդիմիր է։ Շնորհակալ եմ։
Thank you, Derek. That'll end up closing our evening. I have a couple of comments as we end. I mentioned earlier that we're sitting in the George Deukmejian Grand Ballroom, and as you know, we lost the governor this year. But you know, when Rita was talking about the record of the Ararat home and its spotless record, I mean, and I want you to understand how unusual it is for a facility like this to have a spotless record with anybody that's regulating it. And I thought a lot about George Deukmejian because when you think about the Duke, you think about a spotless record. There was never a politician in the state of California that had the integrity of George Deukmejian. And how appropriate. How appropriate that a facility like the Ararat home with a spotless record is named after one of the few, perhaps the only politician, George Deukmejian, who also had a spotless record. The other example I think I'd be remiss not to mention is somebody who passed away a few years ago, Kurt Kerkorian. Here is a man, a humble man, who gave to the Armenian community, gave oftentimes anonymously, without recognition, huge supporter of the Ararat. We are sitting in a place that in large part was a function of the generosity of Kurt Kerkorian in this building. Never forgot his roots. And he set an example for all of us. If you haven't yet had a chance to read the Wembley book on it, I highly recommend it. This is a man who never forgot where he came from, never forgot what his parents did for him. And when I think about the parents, I think about what our parents have done for us. Think about us. Think about the environment they provided for us. Number one, they provided a safe environment for us to grow in. But they all provided a safe environment for us. You saw them in that video right there. Hopefully there were a lot of familiar faces there. The second thing they did for us is provide an environment in which we could be fulfilled. Our home. They provided the social environment, the people you sit here in the room with, the families that you interacted with, they provided that environment. They provided the academic environment for you, for all of us to learn and grow. And last but not least, they provided the religious environment, our Christian faith, which we grew in. Well, think about that. Think about that, what we lived in as children. We lived in an assisted facility. We were assisted by our parents. So if we're assisted by our parents when we were young, when we were growing, when we became the people that we are right here, why wouldn't we want to provide that same assisted environment for them? A safe environment. An environment where they can grow socially. An environment where they can learn. You saw them learning there. And an environment where they can grow in their faith, even at the end of their years. Not just like what they taught us when we were growing, but teach us the ability to provide them. This is our ability to pay it forward. Derek described a very exciting project. Think about it. Think about the example of George Deukmejian. Think about the example of Kurt Kerkorian. Think about the example of your parents. Good evening.